And we're back. This is Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Spiker of Antelope Valley Florist, and our co-host Aaron Goldstein, Goldstein Digital. Aaron, who's our next guest?
Our next guest is Nikki McClaskey from Lancaster Honda.
Yeah, and Nikki, welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
There are other dealerships over there.
There is many dealerships over there. We're the only Honda dealership in Lancaster, though.
But you're also Subaru?
We are Subaru. We are AV Subaru. We are Lancaster Honda. And then we obviously sell new cars, but we sell tons of used cars. And then we have AV Motorsports also.
AV Motorsports, and they're over on K.
Avenue K, right between, right past 10th Street, so across street from Target. A little past the corner where the old Foster Freeze used to be.
I have not. Aaron, have you been in AV Motorsports?
I don't believe I have.
Christmas is coming up, buddy.
It is, a couple days away.
We should go over there and look at some stuff. Maybe we should do like a little video trip. Maybe
I think my dad would enjoy that.
I totally could see you around town just digging it. You know what I mean?
So Nikki, I stopped by the dealership this week because you're also the helpful Honda person. Is that?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Well, yes. It's not like an actual position, but I volunteer for the helpful Honda functions that we have. It's one of my actual favorite things to do. So.
What a great marketing idea.
Well, like the SoCal Helpful Honda Dealers is actually the national campaign. My boss, my owner, Mr. Clutter, actually took a step further, and he donates all of his money towards it for the community. So all the stuff that happens here, it comes out of his pocket. So, which is actually kind of amazing. I've been a part of that for almost 2.5 years, and I could not say that my life has just changed so much because of it.
So you've actually done some awarding. You've made those phone calls and sent out letters and given people things and helped people.
Yes, I have.
And does that get recorded or?
We try to take. We like to do pictures on each one of them, and then they have to sign a release. But sometimes there's situations where we help somebody that they don't want to be.
Right.
Yeah, and then that would just be
Defeats the purpose of why you're being nice, helpful.
Well, sometimes you help somebody that that didn't ask for it, that somebody else asked for it for them, and it's more like just doing something nice for the communities, putting it out there. You put good out there.
So, yeah, you already got your AV Nights wristband, didn't you?
I do. I've had it on for 3 weeks now straight. I have not taken it off.
Wow.
So.
Well, that is very AV Nice, but maybe we can do something in the future. We can, if there's a story. Like, you did uniforms for the high school?
That was actually the national one. We sponsor a lot of the kids here in town for their sports and stuff like that. We just did the Senior Center's Winter Ball last Tuesday, which was super fun. That was.
Wow.
I'm not joking. It was fun. It was amazing.
Did you see me there?
No, I did not. There was 200 seniors that were invited, and they all had tickets, and we did dinner and dessert and DJ and dancing and contests, and it was amazing. It was the most amazing thing. I hope when I am 90 years old that I have that much spunk and that much fun.
We do need to remember our seniors.
Absolutely.
Amazing trailblazers.
Yes, this is our, I think, 3rd year in a row doing this at the Senior Center. So.
Wow. And that builds up a lot of loyalty, too.
It does, and it's for AV Subaru. That was it for AV Subaru Gives Back, and then Helpful Honda. We're kind of like a dual purpose, and then we gave out science books to the elementary schools, 250 books, which my daughter, whose name is Hope, is our Helpful Honda helper, Hopi, we call her. She's 8. She loves it as much as I do.
Those books are expensive.
They are expensive, so it was, but they're actually really, really exciting. I enjoy them. I enjoy them. So.
Everybody's got a job, and if they love their job,
that's even better.
That's even better, and they're really good at it when they love their job and have a passion. So I saw you. You're actually selling cars over there too.
I am. I've been there for almost 2.5 years, and I've been in the car business my whole life. I was born into it. My dad had a car lot here. McClaskey Motors and daughter ran a car, and so I think I illegally sold my first car when I was 6. He said, "Go sell that car. go sell that car to those people." And I went and sold the car. It was his best friends. I didn't know they were buying a car anyways.
Well, I'm sure your dad wished that you could have stayed 6 forever because you probably sold a lot of cars that way.
I started really selling cars for him when I was 16, and it was a weekend help job, and I wouldn't take any money from him. So, and he just kept it all for me for college, and I loved it. It was spending time with my dad and getting to know people out in the community. So.
Yeah. And you went to college?
I did, San Diego State.
Wow. Did you graduate?
I did not. I actually.
Are we close?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
actually. Actually, about 16 credits.
We'd like to help you with a random act of kindness. Oh. We're going to figure out how to make that happen. That's kind of like something on the back burner, huh?
It is, only because I'm 39 now. I just turned 39. I think for myself, if I could give away and be a volunteer forever and get paid for it, or everything, I'd be perfect at it, because I do it. I do enjoy that so much. That's what part of my whole day is like. I talk about it almost every day at work with customers about Helpful Honda and how it will help.
I saw you. You were smiling there, having a great time.
I was actually working with 2 different customers at the same time. And you were like, "Hey," I was like, "Oh, hi."
And I just walked into the middle of that.
You did, and that was okay.
I learned from my dad, also in the flower business, that people can come in and they need to see if you're busy, they'll come back.
Right.
Because the most important person in the room is the customer.
Absolutely. My dad he taught me how to sell a car. He said, make a friend first, sell them a car. If you don't sell them a car, you make a friend, and at the end of the day, they'll send their friends in if they don't buy a car, or they'll eventually buy a car. But at the end of the day, you still made a friend, and that's like I have lots of friends.
Yeah.
So.
Relationships. It's really, and thank you for joining the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce.
You're welcome very much. Thank you for having me.
Sure. I mean, I'm sure your boss made that decision, but that's very important. They're a big part of the community.
They are.
And so you've got Honda, you've got Subaru, and there's some remodeling going on right now?
We are almost finished with our new building for Honda. It's actually spectacular, actually. So we're super excited because it's a big deal for us. It's all new. Everything's been redone. We hopefully beginning of the first of the year is where we're aiming for. Maybe a little bit after that, but we are having like our end of the year tent sale because we are going to be moving from one location to another, which is only about 100 yards maybe.
We just did this a year ago or two.
I know.
Kind of moving around.
I know. So, but it's still we're trying to do. We have a tent sale coming out next week, which is the 29th, 30th, 31st, and 1st. We're trying to get rid of all of our cars. So, and we really do. We sell on those tent sales. We sell so many cars. It's ridiculous because we price them so low. And I mean, we sell more cars than anybody else in the valley. So.
Well, today's Saturday, the day before Christmas.
Right.
So the show's going on. It's being recorded, so people will know that hey, whether they see it, the day before Christmas or next March or June, that this is the place to buy cars.
Absolutely.
What keeps somebody in the valley buying a car here versus hitting the freeway or going online?
Because, so the internet's a big thing now. So people, and you shop everything right now. Everybody goes online to look at stuff, or nobody takes just the first price they get. If you're at Walmart maybe, but they barter for everything. So we're really aggressive when it comes to pricing. So we price our cars lower to start off with. But for the brand new cars, we all pay the same amount of money for those new cars. All dealerships, all Honda dealerships pay the same amount of money.
They can't get a break at the
no
manufacturer.
No. So we all pay the same amount of money for the car. So it's just whether or not our dealership is willing to negotiate. Our dealership, my boss is like pretty aggressive where he'll discount a car $5,000. You can't find a car cheaper anywhere. It doesn't matter. But we'll match or beat anybody's price. If you bring us price, we'll match it or beat it. And most likely we'll beat it, and we'll give you a good time. We'll show you a good time. Our biggest thing is customer service. Like, we're really huge on customer service satisfaction.
Yeah, that was my experience. We bought a Subaru Forester 2 years ago. My wife.
Love them.
Yeah. Should have bought 2.
Love them. I'm not gonna lie. Subarus have saved my life twice on test drives, and then I can't.
On test drives?
Yes.
Jeez, were you driving?
You were driving, remember? No, but but seriously, and I have a Honda and I have a Subaru, so I love both. They're
great cars.
Amazing.
And when you think about the amount of sales tax that you pay on a brand new purchase, that money needs to stay in the Antelope Valley.
Well, it doesn't matter. Well, wherever you buy your car, it doesn't matter. You pay your sales tax wherever you live.
Oh.
So if you bought your car in, say, Leon or Los Angeles, but you live in Kern County, you pay Kern County taxes. So it doesn't matter. We want people to stay up here. We have people that come from all over. We have people that come from San Diego to come up here just to buy a car from us to save $1,000. To them, that's a big deal because they're not only getting that, but they're getting, somebody that's going to check in on them a couple times a week. If you need anything, let me know. To me, it's, and I know that car salesmen get a lot of bad raps, but I myself, I'm the prettiest girl among all the guys that work there, so I kind of take that as my big to do.
Yeah, that's an important position.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is. But customer service is big for me, so I want to make sure that my customers, at the end of the day, whether they buy a car or not, they've made me a friend, and I've made a friend.
Name of the company, Lancaster Honda, Lancaster Subaru.
AV Subaru.
AV Subaru, thank you.
Yep.
And your location?
So our technical location is 43244 Drivers Way. That's where our Honda building is at. But if you just, our temporary one's off K8 in Century West, so which is the one you went to. So it's about another 2 weeks.
It's easy to get in there, too.
It is.
They haven't put any islands in 10th Street yet, so you can just drive all over the place.
I know.
Don't tell anybody.
I know. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, you can ask for Nikki or you can ask for anybody else. I mean, I'm the funnest, I think, and the prettiest girl among the guys. So, I mean, that can't be better than that. So.
Nikki, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
We'll have an AV Nights adventure down the road here.
Absolutely.
And thank you to the dealership for being a member of the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce.
I'll make sure I let my boss know. I mean, he's really important to me, so.
Nikki McClaskey, thank you very much.
Thank you.